Welcome to the Cox3.com post-game show. Division 1, Round 1. The JSerra Lions defeat the Temecula Valley Golden Bears by a score of 8-3. Welcome to the Cox3.com post-game show. I'm Gordon Spencer. He's the coach, Bill Kennedy, and the professor, Paul Westphal. And, gentlemen, we knew that Temecula Valley, they come out with a wild card win a couple of days ago, facing the number one team in California. They had to be pretty much perfect on the day.
Yeah, you certainly do when you take on the top seed, but Temecula Valley comes out of a difficult league, the Southwestern League, and they were ready for the test today, but they dug themselves a big hole with some defensive miscues, and they were down 6 early, but I was very impressed with the way they continued to battle. Their at-bats got better and better each successive time at the plate, and at one point they got back to within 6-3, but then JSerra put on a couple of insurance runs, and so I think Temecula Valley still has to feel that they gave it their best effort today.
Yeah, and Coach, for the JSerra Lions, not too many flaws in their game.
Well, they look so comfortable playing the game. I was telling Brett the overall impression you get when you watch this team. They're comfortable on defense. They make all the routine plays. They hit the cutoff man. They do all the things that you're coached to do in baseball. Their at-bats are comfortable. They can take a pitcher deep in the count. They put the ball in play. They can hit for power. Not a lot of holes in this lineup.
No, not indeed. Let's take a look at the highlights from this 8-3 JSerra win over Temecula Valley. Bottom of the second, 1-0 JSerra. Bats come alive for the Lions. 2-on-1 out for Christian Molfetta. He singles in Jake Prees, and JSerra takes a 2-0 lead. Then Royce Lewis up next, the leadoff hitter, RBI single scoring Ryan Pena, and it is 3-0 Lions. Then the big hit comes from Chase Strumpf. The big blast, hoo-ha, home run over the left field fence, bounces off the road. A 6-0 JSerra lead after 2 innings. Top of the 6th, Temecula Valley now down 6-1, bases loaded, 1 out. Griffin Doran singles in. Caleb Harmon on that crazy baseball bounce at 6-2. Temecula Valley trailing. Bottom of the 6th, 6-3 now. JSerra's Brady Shockey collects his second RBI of the game, an RBI double down the right field line. Strumpf scores. It was 8-3 after 6. Top of the 7th, 2-out rally for Temecula Valley. Bases loaded, 2 out, and it ends with a pickoff at second base. JSerra holds on to win it, 8-3. Let's check in with Paul Westphal and the winners.
Tough to pick just one star of the game when you have a team effort like JSerra did today in their first round win, but I'm with head coach Brett Kay and Chase Strumpf. We'll start with you, Coach. It's tough to be the top seed in Division 1. How do you think your team played today?
I was obviously pleased with our performance. I thought we did a lot of really good things. I think we missed out on some opportunities late in the game, and then we kind of picked ourselves back up again. It was kind of an interesting game because we scored 6 early and then kind of went 2 zeros, 3 zeros, and then came back in the bottom of the 6th to score 2 to kind of help our efforts. But I thought Q was really good on the mound. Jack threw a ton of strikes, and then Colin obviously was really good. And offensively, we were really good. And believe it or not, Chase's home run, he was told to take on that pitch. So it's one of those things that turns out to be a good thing.
Sure, sometimes the players can make you look very smart. Defensively, I thought you guys played solid. Tell us a little bit about the game-ending play.
Colin's got a really good inside move, and I think that's the 7th or 8th guy he's picked off, and we saw an opportunity, we took it, and ended up benefiting us and finishing the game. So we were going to do it a pitch earlier before the guy got the base hit, but we decided to do it with bases loaded, and it was obviously a good way to finish our game.
No doubt about that. Thanks very much for the time. Best of luck down a difficult road in Division 1.
Thank you, Brody.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. All right, I'm with Chase. Chase, you hit an absolute bomb in the second inning. Take me through that at bat if you can.
To be honest, I was just going up there looking for a pitch up, and run on. Roy stole on second, and our coach did say take, and I guess I did not take there, but swung, got lucky. I hit a home run. Glad I hit a home run because I believe Coach K would have been a little mad there, but just trying to do my job up there at the plate.
Well, you certainly did, not just on that at-bat, but all game long. This lineup is incredibly impressive. You got 9 guys that have more than 10 RBI. There's no easy outs in the JSerra lineup.
No, there really isn't. Any guy at any time can come up with that big hit. Maybe sometimes we don't get that big hit, but recently they've been coming through, and it shows on the score. And we are a highly feared lineup, I believe. So. Yeah,
well, no question about that. I think everybody is in agreement. JSerra is the one to be watched as you're the top seed in Division 1. Congratulations on an outstanding effort today.
Thank you.
All right, Gordon, back to you.
Let's look at the numbers for this game. Again, JSerra 8, Temecula Valley 3. Temecula Valley making a late run in this game, Paul.
Well, I thought their at-bats got better and better every successive trip to the plate. And even though the score was 6-0 early, they continued to battle, actually got it to within 6-3 at one point. Iwasaki, coming out of a bit of a slump, had 3 hits, and it just seemed like they played with confidence throughout. I think even though it's a long bus ride back to Temecula Valley, they should hold their heads high because they played the top seed awfully tough, and the game was in doubt almost all the way.
Yeah, and for JSerra, not too many mistakes today, Coach.
Well, when you have hitters that can do what these guys did, Lewis 2 for 3, Priest 2 for 2, 2 singles for Lewis, 2 doubles for Priest, a sac fly, an RBI, and the biggest thing, 7 stolen bases. They have an offense that's going to put pressure on anybody they play, and they've got a defense that just doesn't make mistakes.
Yeah, Temecula Valley, Paul, boy, if they erase those early mistakes, a couple of pickoff moves that were botched, they could be in that game.
Oh yeah, well that's the thing. When you're playing against the top seed, you have to bring your A+ game, and those early mistakes really came back to cost them. But this JSerra lineup is so good, 1 through 9.
Yeah.
They got a lot of production out of the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 guys, and when you get that kind of offensive rhythm, there's a lot of lightning in that JSerra lineup. If they get solid pitching, as we expect from the great pitching depth that they have, this is a team that could go an awfully long way in a very difficult division.
Yeah, Coach, where's the weak part of the JSerra game? I mean, they are just solid all the way through.
Well, I watched them in warm-ups, and they really don't drink water very well. You know, they. Other than
sloppy with the.
Other than that, yeah, a little late with the cup and the trash can, but other than that, I think he's got all the parts to make a real run at this.
Yeah, and by the way, Paul, nice handling the young child interview. That was very good.
Thank you very much.
Well, the JSerra Lions move on to round number 2. They'll face Fountain Valley. They need 5 wins, 4 more now for a CIF Division I championship. Again, the final 8-3 JSerra. For the coach, Bill Kennedy, the Professor Paul Westphal, I'm Gordon Spencer. Thanks for watching the Cox3.com post-game show.